round the side there. I think we need to maybe follow the path a little bit to get an idea of how we meander. So we're stood inside the building. We're about 3 meters in, and it goes out another fair distance and then curves round. So that's over here. So we're going to roughly block this in. We're on the rusty path. Okay. 62.49 corner to there. 62.49. Never mind you. 62.49. What I'm going to do is we're going to make a measurement here. 62.49. 62.5 meters. All right. We want it from the corner of this building. Okay. 62.5 meters. And we're going for approximately here, I think. What do we say? 62.49. 62 will take me to there. Let's make another measurement. Make another one. So I've made 3 measurements up to there. From our corner point, which I think was there, it's 17.5 meters across. 17.5 meters. So we're going to do another one from here. 17.5 meters. Boom. 17 meters is approximately there, isn't it? So we're approximately, where are we going to intersect those 3? If anywhere, it's going to be about there. So that point there, let's just mark that with a pole, P-O-L-E. That is the square that is the end of that enclosure. All right, now that enclosure is where the aardvarks stroke porcupines are, and it's marked by the middle of this rock. So you can see there's a little enclosure here, bang bang bang, like that. Looks quite nice. We've got a strange thing with a pole in it on the floor there. I don't quite know what that's doing. Maybe it all will become clear at another point. But that is the distance from the edge of this enclosure area to the middle of that rock. Alright, so that is what that is. So I can now get rid of these barriers. I might just leave. I might just leave that in. That doesn't seem very far to me. I've got to get some trees. Trees, house, enclosure. I mean, that building's not very big, is it? It's only like 4 meters by about 5 meters deep. Four by 5 and then 15 in total. Alright, let's have a look at the building. What does it actually look like at ground floor? It looks like a load of rock. Okay, let's just try and build that then. So it's about 4 by 5. Yeah, let's have it as squares. Can I not move all the lot? I can't move all the lot, can I? It just doesn't do that. Okay, I know. I think I know where I've sort of gone wrong a little bit here. Right, let's do it again. Make it 5 meters. And it's perpendicular to the path. So it goes sort of like that. Okay. I'm going to do glass. That's not going to look right. It is perpendicular to the path because it does sit diagonally in my park. Right, but it's in the wrong spot. Right, I see. Right, it needs to go further back. It needs to go down here. So actually, we're more like I'm still not convinced. I don't think I'm doing a good job of this. Why am I not doing a good job of this? Right, let's measure out the building from here. So the back of the building, 65. $64. Yeah, 66, 64. 66, 64. That isn't far off, actually. Three and a half. 63. 63, 61. 63, 61. Yeah, I'd be pretty happy with that. 61 metres would take me to about there. I mean, look at how straight that is. We're a little bit off, perpendicular, a little bit off the straight there, aren't we? Kinks a little bit. I reckon an extra 1 metre would take us about there. We're not far off there. Let's have a look at this then. So I think that we should be probably about there. If that's the end of the building, then I've got to be out with that. That's like 15 metres across from the front of the building. Alright, well, let's just build this and see if we can get a decent barrier thing going here. Right, so we said we're going to go about here. We said it was about 5 metres long. Weird. Why are you at 45 degrees and you're not at 45? Ah, you're trying to go perpendicular there, aren't you? I think that probably needs to go like this. 4 metres. Like that. Apparently we're going 5 metres all round. 5 metres all round. And then that goes like that. then what do we reckon? 15 from there to there. So that's 5. Now I know it doesn't actually go straight. What it actually does goes something like a bit like that, don't ya? Don't ya? Goes a bit more like that. There is a back wall in it, but part of that is glass. How deep is that enclosure? Probably about 5 meters. It's actually saying a bit more. Let's try and get it spot on. 6 meters, about 6 meters deep. So about here, going for that at 6 meters. So I think what I'll do is we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go glass like this, and then we're going to go back to that. Okay. We have a rough approximation of where that is now. We've got that building down, that building down. We need to get the pathway joining up. Now in there we have a bridge. So that's the only other major feature. There's a small little hut there which we'll put in later. But down here, dear folks, we have a bridge. This will be tricky because it's going to be hard to work out how long this is because it's difficult to see from here. I think it starts here to there, which would be... It's hard to tell. I mean, there's a line there. What is that? Let's see if I can see that from the ground. What is that? The tree line comes in and then it turns. Ah, it's this that it can see, and then the bridge starts further down. So we've got an A-frame here, and then the bridge starts another 4 feet past it, 5, 6 feet, and the A-frame's broken. Maybe not. Alright, so we've got that. So I can measure it from top to top, I think. So that'll be that beam there. We've got that beam, which runs to that beam there. 13.51, I think. I think we're about 13 meters there, aren't we? Right, so a bridge, 13 meters. what we're going to use is something out of here. So these painted logs tend to do pretty good. In fact, there's one called a beam. Alright, now at the moment it's white, and we don't want it white. We want it a kind of a tan colour. Ooh, that's awful. Right. So, bridge, big beam. 2 diagonals. How wide's this path? This path's quite wide. Oh, you can't see where the edge of the path is. That's the problem because of the trees. I reckon we're at about 6 metre path here. So I might need to just put a path in so I can work out how wide everything needs to be. 6 metres. Okay, forget that. It's just for building this bridge, all right? And it's right on the path, this thing. Yep, half and half there. Now, I'm not that keen on that. It's quite a thin beam, that, isn't it? Can we put beam in? Whoa, what have I typed? What have I typed? I typed beam. What's the matter with you? And it's the painted one. What's the difference between you lot? You're just thinner. Slightly different colour. I like the one that I've put, I think. Have we not got a thicker beam? Yeah, I think we're going for the log. The log looks a bit more realistic, really, I think. I'm just trying to get an idea of the scale. I think that looks about right. I'll pop another one in on this side. And we've then got something going across, but it's on this side of it. So it's actually going to be on this side of it, like this. Cool. And there is quite a large log runs down there, whereas this looks like bits of straw. Don't look as though it's substantial at all. Go and have a look at the other end. It may well be a disguised cable, but it doesn't look substantial at all. Does it? What are they doing over there? Hiding in the bushes. Yeah, it looks like a cable, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a cable that's disguised. Okay. Right, but we've definitely got a beam running down there, haven't we? Better, better, good. Cool. Flimsy wire cable on this side. I don't know how I do that. How do I do that? Flimsy wire cable. We haven't got a wire, have we? We've got a cabinet. But no cable. Cable, no wire. No cables or wire. I'm sure there was some lighting cable or something. Okay, we could put a copper roof final or finial. I didn't read it properly. I'm guessing it says finial. Finial. We've got girders, but they look like girders. You know, they look like proper girders. Banner post. You know what? I might be onto a winner there. Banner post. Bear that in mind. Chains. See, this was the other option I had. Putting these in. They look more like it, don't they? Yeah. These are more like it. No, have you got a smaller one? Maybe an 8 meter. So we've got 4 meter, 16, 12, 8. 8. That's the one. That's it. Can I get away with the 4 meter? No, I think the 4 meters are more curved than I'd like. Cool. That looks more like it, doesn't it? That looks more like those. I mean, they're obviously straighter than I've got, but hey ho. So I've got the main beam, I've got the leading one, that one, and the one going across. Okay, so we're pretty good there. We need the same on the opposite side, but then I don't know how. Hang on, we need to duplicate you. Yeah, okay, and then pop that in. I don't know how far over the next set of beams are. You see, I don't quite haven't worked that out yet. Where are you? Way over. You're too far over. Happy-ish. Yeah, quite like that. Right, how far is this bridge from beam to beam? Let's try and get from the middle to the middle. 12.7. Okay, well, if we use our trusty measuring stick, we can go. That's about 13. Do 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 do. That's about 13. Okay, so we know roughly where we're going. We can mark that if we want by putting a little something down. We could put a little decorative pot like that, and then we can get rid of the barrier like that. No barriers, and then what we can do is we can duplicate this a little bit here.